Look who's here. The animal, Batista.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the animal, Batista.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. They've given him nothing but disrespect.
You have to respect the animal.
Music. Buy a television.
Would you calm down, Michael?
And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 192 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, I think you need to calm down. There's a lot of buzz around this kid. The internet may know something that we don't. The internet? Those nerds? If it's on the internet, it must be true. No wonder they like Daniel Bryan. They sit in their bedroom like Byron does, puts cartoons on the television, eats his TV dinner, and watches this idiot.
Hey, regardless of what people say, whether you agree with those opinions or not, Daniel Bryan has shown that he's an extremely talented young superstar.
I just hope he listens to The Miz. This matchup has the potential to be special. We could be moments away from an instant classic.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
Harsh impact. Boom, what impact. This might be it. Oh, my.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
This might be it. Oh, my.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. You gotta believe this one's over. And it's Bryan showing some agility. There's a certain feeling. Submission time. Drop down. Nailed it.
We spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
Beautiful technique.
Harsh impact. Ooh.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Incoming.
Look at this.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We're coming to you live from sunny Tampa on the west coast of Florida.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has to be happy with that win.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. That's just the harsh reality of it.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.